Okay, sorry for the little intermission there. I just had to make sure everything was working right and that, you know, everything was, like you could hear and everything. Again, I'm new at all this, cutting and pasting and editing. I'll get there. I'll get there. So I was getting back to the video. The women at these leadership meetings was phenomenal. Like, I have never left a meeting. Like, there's Mary Kay, there's Avon I've been to, there's different things like that, and I have never left a meeting feeling so empowered by and uplifted by other women than I did this meeting today. And let me tell you, this meeting was from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't even supposed to go. It just was, I happened to go. And it was a leadership meeting. It was for those that are already in doTERRA, that are already selling it, that are already like a part of it. You know what I mean? And I got to be a spectator of that. I'm very grateful that I got to be able to sit back and be a part of this, because it was amazing. You know, just, I was taking notes, and I was like, you know, I wanted to start this journey about a year ago, but I wasn't ready as far as time-wise. Mentally, I wasn't really ready. I wasn't where I needed to be really to put everything into it that I believed. I knew at the time that I believed in the product, completely believed in the product. I just didn't have the time to really put something extra on my plate. Now I'm at a time in my life where I am able to do that. You know, I can time my different activities around what I'm doing, and I really feel really comfortable talking about this. I really feel like this is where I needed to be. Like, that was just a divine intervention for me today, to really be at that meeting. And it was amazing. I mean, I felt like I related to each one of the ladies, and I learned a lot. And I was able to go home with a lot of different things. You know, I've been part of different meetings where you go into meetings and, you know, they're like, okay, well, if you want to try it, you need to buy it. Here I was extremely fortunate to get some oils and vitamins and stuff like that, and actually get sent home with it and see how it works. And that's why I'm doing this journaling. This is why I'm doing this video journaling, because I want to know, just like everybody else out there, if it's going to work before I use it. You know what I mean? If you really believe in your product, you will be more than happy to give the people something to show them, like, hey, no, I believe in this. I'm going to go ahead and give you this. Don't worry about paying for it. I got you. You know, like, I believe in it so much that I'm going to send you home with it. And how about you give me a couple weeks and you let me know how you are doing? Because I believe in it so much that I think that you're going to call me in a week and tell me, in a day, and tell me, hey, I can't believe this. I had this pain that was excruciatingly painful in my back, and it stopped. It stopped it. I was amazed. I didn't have to take any medicine for it, and I'm in shock about it. Like, that's where I want to be. You know what I mean? That's what I want. And I want to be able to show people that and give people that same feeling, you know, like through doTERRA. Like, I really believe in this product. I believed in it a year ago. I knew the benefits of it a year ago. And I told people about it. But I wasn't ready to really commit to it. And I really feel like I am now. And I'm not getting paid for this. I am not enrolled as a member, you know, anything like that. I am just somebody that happened to stumble upon it. A friend of mine does it, and I got really fortunate to go to one of their meetings today, and I got sent home with amazing gifts. Amazing gifts. I was really, really blessed with different oils and different things. And so I'm just going to go over it quickly with you, and then every week I'm going to go do another video. So say it's Saturday, so then next Saturday I'll do another video. I got a few oils and a few different blends that I made, and I'm going to try them out, and then I'll get back to you about it and see what you say. Right now I really, really, really want to talk about the VitaPack, the vitamins. I cannot stress enough how important it is to take vitamins. I'm 41 years old. And I never really took care of myself. I was really fortunate enough to not really have to. You know, I was always really slender. you know, really good skin. But, you know, as I'm getting older, I can tell that my body isn't doing what it needs to do. It needs a little jump start. It needs a little help, you know. And if our bodies are temples, and, you know, everything that we put into our body, we want it to be good. I'm done with the whole phase of going through all this other crap. I'm over it. I'm so tired of the doctors just writing you stupid prescriptions for something that's really not going to help you, that it's just a Band-Aid. And I'm sick of that Band-Aid phase. I want something that's going to help me. And I want to be able to share that with people. So that's why I'm sharing what I'm sharing today. I have no interest right now of making any money with doTERRA. I love doTERRA. I love being a client of doTERRA. I love being able to sit here and tell you what it's done for me, what it stopped, what it didn't maybe stop. And I'm really, really excited and blessed to be able to share that. So the VitaPack I started already probably about a month ago. So again, $900 of groceries right here and $79. I got this as a gift. I'm super, super blessed and grateful that my friend gave this to me, because it's really, really helped me a lot. So I've been doing that. I was able to come home today with some oils and different blends. The Whisper blend, again, I could go run and get the book. It's a women's blend. You know, it goes along with your pH balance. It makes you smell however your smell is. Hopefully I have a stinky smell, because that would suck. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it does go with your pH balance. And it smells, it's not real, like, heavy floral, but it also helps with, like, you know, whatever issues you got going on. I could Google it right now. I have a book in the other room. I could tell you what it is. But this is just kind of, this isn't like a really informative of what each oil is. I'm just kind of telling you what I have and then what I'm going to be using. And whatever oil I'll be using, obviously I'll be telling you more about that one. But this is just kind of to introduce everybody of what's going on in my life right now as far as doTERRA. And that I actually really got blessed with it today. And I really feel like I've come full circle in my journey of life. And, you know, I'm really at the point in my life where I really do hold my body as a temple. You know, like, this is my body and everything that goes in it. If I know that it's not good for me, then why am I doing it? So it's discipline. You have to discipline yourself, and I have to constantly tell myself that. So another one I got from my friend, it's Zendocrine and Basil and Melaleuca. And I have a lot of kind of like stomach issues sometimes. I get really, really bloated. I get stomach cramps very bad. I have ovarian cysts. I don't know if y'all know about those out there. Where are my people at? Those things are the worst thing that I could ever possibly deal with. They suck. They suck. And they're not fun. So I actually put this in my drink. A couple drops in my drink, and I also rub it on my abdomen, because you, like I said, you can ingest it through the oil, through the capsule, or you put it on eternally and it ingests through your body, and also you can smell it. So that's the way that doTERRA works. Also, turmeric. I can't say enough good things about turmeric. I was able to make a roller ball today of turmeric. And this is really good for joint pain. This is really good for any type of pain that you have. Turmeric's used for a lot of different things, but I actually use it mainly for joint pain. Like, my back is kind of aching right now, so I'm going to rub it on my back. You know, if you have like issues with your joints, with your hands, or rheumatoid arthritis, I mean, try it. You know, why not? Why wouldn't you want to try something that could possibly help you? And that's 100%, you know, like, plant-based and just natural, you know. Also, I did a roller ball of the Deep Blue and Aroma Touch. Aroma Touch Deep Blue is for pain. There's a few different ones in the Deep Blue packet. This is a rub. I put this on earlier. My pain automatically gone. I've had 2 back surgeries, laser back surgeries. The first one they messed up on. The second one, I guess it fixed it. I don't know. I mean, it's like kind of once you hurt your back or you hurt yourself somewhere and have an injury, it's kind of like always there on and off. Mine isn't bad most of the time, but when it gets bad, it doesn't take long to get bad at all. So y'all folks know, if you've had any type of injury, you know that it doesn't get bad. I mean, it doesn't take long for it to get bad. And I'm done taking Tylenol and Motrin. I've taken it morning, noon, and night for the longest time. Turmeric is a big one that has helped me with my joints, and I have to take any Tylenol or Motrin at all. And like I said, I really was not being, I wasn't lying. I really did take 2 Tylenol and 2 Motrin because the doctors and the nurse told me it was just as good as taking a medication that had some pain reliever in it. So I would take 2 of those and 2 of the Motrin, 2 Tylenol, 2 Motrin, and, you know, morning, lunch, dinner, nighttime. You know, I was constantly taking that stuff. And it's not good for your kidneys. It's not good for your liver. It's definitely not good for your body. It's not plant-based. It's not something that's been made naturally. So I'm really trying to go a route that, that what I put in my body is natural. No, I'm not saying I'm going vegan. I'm not saying I don't drink soda. You know, yes, I'm cutting down on my caffeine. I'm down to about 1 or 2 glasses a day, cup of coffee in the morning. I mean, I'm being realistic. You know, if I'm craving a soda really bad, I'm probably going to go get one. But I'm really going to try my best to not have to do that, you know, because I just, you know, like soda, now that I'm older, soda makes me really bloat. Like, it really messes up my pH balance. And I can't be the only one in the world that this does it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, my body started changing and all these things started happening, and I'm like, who the hell are you? Like, who are you? Like, somebody help me. Like, I had to go to a doctor and talk to her, like, 'cause, like, I don't know. You know, I've never been 41 before, and I didn't understand what was going on. So, you know, yeah, it's normal. So, you know, your body doesn't take in the things that, when you take in things into your body doesn't digest them like they used to. Your body's like, hey, you need to, like, back off of this, because this isn't, these are like your body telling you, speaking to you, that you shouldn't do this anymore. So I'm really trying to cut down on my caffeine. Soda has been Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. Let's just say I love Mountain Dew. So if you want to send me some Mountain Dew, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. That's so bad. Anyways, no, I'm really trying to cut down on my caffeine. I'm really trying to be healthy. I'm really trying to cut down on not taking any Tylenol, Motrin. You know, obviously, like, if I'm in debilitating pain or whatever, I'm going to figure out, like, what's going on with my body and take care of myself that way. I'm not going to sit here and lie in agony, you know what I mean? But I am going to do everything that I can do to try to do everything right now, because I feel like I'm older. I feel like I'm more in tune with my body. I feel like I'm feeling the best that I've ever felt. I'm really active. And, you know, I had a really big scare of having ovarian cancer last year. And I did the whole biopsy thing, and I didn't tell anybody what was going on. So it was pretty scary to think that I might have cancer at 40 years old, you know. Who thinks about that? You know, who does that? Nobody, unless you. I'm just putting on the Deep Blue and the Aroma Touch because I feel like my neck is really tense right now, and so it really helps me with that. And I put it on my mid lower back. My L4 is kind of messed up. But getting back to what I was saying, you know, I had a really bad scare with cancer. I thought that I had it. Thank you, Jesus, I don't. You know. But, you know, I mean, that really put some things into perspective. I was 40 years old. I still smoked on and off cigarettes. I drank, you know, here and there. You know, like, I wasn't taking my body serious. And so I wanted to start doing that. So I told myself that, Lord, I was praying, and I was like, Jesus. And I know everybody's done this, so I don't feel stupid saying it. You know, you get scared about something, and you pray. Because who prays to not have cancer if you don't think you're going to have cancer? You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting in there, and I had to wait like 2 weeks almost for my results. And I'm like looking online, looking things up, I'm like, and the one thing my doctor is like, don't look up anything online. What do? I go look up everything online. And I start really freaking out, I start really freaking out, and I start thinking that, oh my God, what if it's this? What if it's that? I start really freaking myself out, psyching myself out. And so finally, the day to go to my appointment to find out if I have cancer or not, I called up a friend and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. I have not even told my family about it. I don't know, and I'm a prayerly faithful woman, I pray, and it wasn't that I wasn't praying, but it wasn't until that moment that I really got fear on me. That fear started to come into my world. And, of course, I'm going to not allow it, but I didn't have backup. You know what I mean? I didn't have the backup there to help me to get my mindset out of it. I've had this week or two to constantly think that something's going on, and I'm, trying to do it all on my own, and I'm praying on my own, and I'm doing all this on my own. And, so finally that morning I call my friend, and I'm like, I just start crying. I start crying because I'm like, what am I going to do? I have 4 kids. I have 4 children that are amazing, by the way. My children are awesome. They're strong. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They're brilliant. And they are troopers and soldiers, I haven't even told them anything yet, because I didn't want to say anything. Because what if I don't have it? Then I'm just stirring all this stuff. So she prays over me. We're praying on the phone and all this, and I'm praying, and I'm like, Lord, if I don't have cancer, I promise you that I will do everything in my power to make my body the temple that it's meant to be, to live the life that you have sent me to have. And I don't even know what God has for me, I'm emotional about this because I'm real, and I mess up here and there, all the time. I'm human. But that does not stop me from being whatever God has meant for me to be, I'm not going to let that stop me. And I was praying, and like every other person, Lord, please, if I don't have this, I will do everything. And it's so cliche, right? You think about it, it's so cliche. Everybody does that. No, I really meant it. I really, really meant it. I was like, I'm going to not smoke. I'm going to not do anything stupid. I'm going to make sure that everything goes in my body, that it needs to go in my body. It's supposed to be there. And I'm going to do everything I can for my family. I'm going to do everything that I can and set all these goals out for myself, and I'm going to accomplish every single one of them because I know that you have a plan for me. So I found out, and I didn't have cancer. Thank you, Jesus. And I really lived the life that I said I was going to. I, cut out a lot of things in my life. I got really active. I started college at 40 years old, I, was working and working for my family and getting my shit together. Basically, it took me that long to get my shit together. And yeah, I've had my bumps in the road, and I'm not gonna lie. I have had my bumps in the road, and I've had setbacks. But I know myself well enough to not condemn myself for making a mistake, because we are human. You know what I mean? So don't ever condemn yourself forever, thinking that you've made a mistake or that you're failing or that oh my God, I can't go on because I'm such a hypocrite. No, you're not a hypocrite. You're being human. You're being human, and you're being real with yourself. So get up off your ass, brush yourself off, and go back and do it again. And if you've got to do it 10 more times, then do it 10 more times. Because I can tell you what, God doesn't think anything any different of you than he did the first time when he said he loved you. You know what I mean? So don't ever let anything or anybody or anything hold you back. Because there is so much chatter in the world that people try to make you fail all the time. And we even ourselves can do that. And it's okay to have a mistake. It's okay to have a bump in the road. You're allowed to be human. Okay? He made you in his image. Okay, so we're already made perfect. Our mistakes don't define who we are. So live the life you're supposed to live and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really adamant about that. I want to see people be uplifted. I want to see people be positive. I want to see people succeed. And if that means that I have to tell my story, about what has happened to me in my life, then maybe I do. I don't know. But I'm not going to be ashamed for who I am and what I am. at all, by any means. I lived a long time in the darkness and in fear, and I'm not going to do that anymore. You know, I'm going to do what I need to do to be the best person that I can be for my family, and that's what everybody should be doing. So, getting back to these oils, sorry I kind of went on a tangent. I'm really passionate about what I believe. I'm just really passionate about lifting people up and being positive. You know, I want to see people succeed. I want to be that person that is talking to you to uplift you, to not bring you down. I want to lift you up to raise you up to where you were supposed to be held at. You're a precious, precious star. You're a beautiful jewel. You know, you're a diamond, and that's how everybody should be spoken to. You know, like I just really want that for people. You know what I mean? I want that for myself. So I'm gonna talk to myself like that. I'm gonna feel like I'm awesome and beautiful and all of this, because you know what? Why not? Why shouldn't I speak to myself? We talked about this thing in the leadership meeting that this lady is one of the bigger ladies that like are the big time people in doTERRA, and she said it's a privilege. She tells herself she did it for 30 days. For 30 days, she told herself that it was a privilege to work with her. So she would look in the mirror and she'd go, it's a privilege to work with you. It's a privilege to work with me. It's a privilege to work with me. You're darn right it's a privilege to work with you. You know, speak to yourself, uplift yourself, speak life over yourself. You know, you have to constantly be doing that. But anyways, getting back to these oils and stuff, like I'm really, really like just passionate about what I believe. And for once in my life, I am. I'm really passionate about something. I'm passionate about my life, how I'm living my life, you know, how I want others to perceive me. And not that what others think of me really matters, but I want to be that. I want to be an example, you know what I mean? I want to be an example that people can be like, God, yeah, she has been through a lot, and I've been through a lot of the same crap that she has been through, and, you know, maybe I just need to talk to somebody. Like, I don't ever want somebody to feel like they can't ever talk to me. You know, I always want to have that open door, and please always feel free to message me, you know, on YouTube or whatever, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can, you know, but don't ever feel like you're alone, because you're not. And, you know, that's what we need to make sure, that we help each other out. Getting back to the oils, I'm sorry I went on a little tangent right there, but I'm just passionate about people. I'm passionate about what I believe in, and I'm not going to be censored about it. You know, I'm not going to hold back how I feel anymore, because that doesn't change anything. I want to be an atmosphere changer. You know what I'm saying? I want to step into the room and your atmosphere changes. How can I help you to be a better person? That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I think we went over the turmeric, we went over the deep blue, and the aroma touch, and we also went over the marjoram, which maybe we didn't, but marjoram is also a nice calming oil. It helps with pain. I don't know if you can see that. The glare is kind of... Anyways, marjoram. So, these are like pain, calming for your joints, tension headaches. If you have tension headaches, they work really good for that. And so my goal with using those are to not use any Tylenol or Motrin. Obviously, if I have to, you know, I guess I might have to, but I'm really hoping that I won't. Excuse me. Sorry. The next one I have is the Whisper. I'm not sure if we went over that. It's a women's blend. We'll get more into that. I do have a book that says everything about every one of them. I just don't have it here right now. It's in the other room. But that's just a women's blend to kind of keep you balanced. Excuse me. There is an oil for allergies, and I wanted to make it today. There's a blend, but they didn't have the certain ones that went with it. So I've kind of been dealing with some allergies lately, and I really, really, really wanted to make one of them. Excuse me. So, then I have a pink pepper. And this one, we played like a little Trivia Pursuit game today. And it was pretty cool. It was literally like Trivia Pursuit. And what it asked was it said that this is used for Crohn's disease, a fever, and for somebody that is dependent on medications. And we were like, you know, like, I didn't obviously know because I don't know all about the oils, you know, so they put us in groups and they were doing it. But it's called pink pepper. And those are just 3 of the things that it's used for, you know. So I was really like excited about that because, you know, your kids get fevers. You don't want to always have to give them Tylenol or Motrin. If you get sick, you know, sometimes if you've got a flu and you got a fever, you don't want to have to ingest anything. You're gonna throw it up, you know. I felt like my dog wasn't feeling very good earlier. I think he ate something. I think he ate somebody's pizza because there was like syrup outside, and he's like, if he gets into stuff like that, he gets kind of sick. And he was feeling a little warm, so I just put some on my hands and I rubbed it on my pillow, and he laid down with me, and I just rubbed a little bit behind his ears. Obviously, it's pepper, you know, it's oil. I don't know exactly what it's going to do, so I didn't want to put a lot on him. I noticed he's not as hot anymore, you know, and so I really feel like that's helped him. Also, another one is, this is a blend of a bunch of different ones, but the main purpose, and I hate to say this, but the main purpose for this little oil is because I've noticed some varicose veins on the back of my leg, behind my knee. So I was like, this lady, it was just so weird because I was like, I forgot I even had them, right? Because I don't have very many. But it annoyed me, obviously. And this lady was standing there, and she was making a blend, and I'm like, oh, what's that for? She goes, varicose veins. And I was like, oh my God, I have like 4 on the back of my leg, and I've got, you know, I'm starting to get some over here, and I'm getting older now. And she's like, yeah, well, I'm making a blend. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I made a blend for that, because I've got some on the back of my leg, and I rubbed some on there. So I'm going to, you know, I'm going to take note on that and see how it is in the next week or so, or next month, and see how that goes. Also, we have, I have a lot of stomach issues sometimes. Like I said, caffeine soda really bloats me. Every time I drink anything like that, it goes straight to my stomach. I gain like pounds or 2, you know. Also, I have a lot of stomach cramps. I have ovarian cysts, I said. They can be extremely uncomfortable, along with the ones that I have for pain, like the deep blue, the marjoram, the aroma touch, and the zendocrine and basil and melaleuca. This is zendocrine, basil, and melaleuca. I actually rub this on my stomach where it's uncomfortable, and I also put some in my water and I ingest it, and it helps with that discomfort. Last year, I had extreme battle of like stomach issues. Like, oh my gosh, it was just horrible stomach issues. And a friend of mine made me a package of some different, I could go get the book. I don't know exactly, but the purpose was to help with your stomach. And they helped me tremendously. That's what made me really believe in that, because I was in so much pain. So much pain. Even went to the ER, all that jazz. And I was just so much pain, so uncomfortable. And it was a little scary too, you know. But I took about a week of the package that she had made up for me. You know, it was like a couple pills, or, you know, a few pills every day, and they were designed strictly for my stomach issues. And they helped me. Like, I had some pills and I had some oil that I ingested in water, and they helped me so much. I can't even tell you how much I got. Like, it helped me so much. I mean, it had cured it by the first week. I think I had about a week or 2 of them. By the first week, I felt so much better. And so I really believe in this product. I really am so grateful that I got to share with everybody the things that I got. So this was just like an introduction of what I got, the different oils. So I have ones for pain. I do deal with a lot of pain and discomfort because of my back issues, because I'm, you know, really, you know, active, just like everybody else, full-time, everything here and there. And I just don't want to take a bunch of Tylenol, a bunch of pills, a bunch of crap, you know. I really want to make my body the temple that it is. So, anyways, I just wanted to share with everybody my little journey. So I'm starting this video journal, and I'm going to be posting it. This particular one is going to have 2 videos because I stopped in the middle of it to just check and make sure everything was going, and then I'll post. Will post my other one. So just to kind of recap about today, I was able to be fortunate enough to go to a doTERRA leadership meeting. I got to be in the audience and be a spectator of wonderful, wonderful, wonderful women. Of their testimonies alone inspired me. One of them has some type of, issue with her immune system and was literally on $3,000 worth of prescription medication monthly. Now I'm quoting her. She said when she stopped going to the pharmacist to get her medication, they thought she had died. They thought she had died because she didn't come get her medicine. No, she didn't die. She chose to live, start taking doTERRA essential oils and all this other stuff that they have, and she's doing great. I mean, I'm not saying that she doesn't have to face whatever issues she has going on, but she has chosen a life to where the medication's not killing her body. These medications are so bad, like they give us and take this for this, but then you have to take this because of that, and it's just horrible. And so now she takes all these different things with doTERRA she does, and she's doing really well. Like, she's beautiful inside and out, and the strength in her everything. She empowered me to want to do this video today, so I'm just really inspired about it. I really am excited to see where this takes me. So again, every week I will, like today I shared the VitaPack. I've been on that for about a month now, and I feel really good. And I'm not saying I don't have my aches and pains, and I'm not saying that I don't hurt, because I do. But what I'm saying is that I feel better about what I'm taking. My body feels better about it, and I don't have to run to take something else. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited to see where the rest of my journey goes with these oils. I've been facing a lot of pain in my body for a long time, and I'm finally ready to really choose something that I think will work for me. Excuse me. So every week, I guess it's Saturday. So next Saturday I will tell you what oil that I'm going to be using. Now, I am doing kickboxing. I do it 3 times a week. I'm going to be upping that 3 times a week. Because I want to be ready for competition once that starts. So I'm really going to be getting into the ones for joint, for pain, for muscle, this and that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of the turmeric, a lot of the marjoram, a lot of the deep blue, really, really getting into that, because I am sore. I did 3 days for the first time this week, and I was really sore. Like, I was really, really sore. So, if I'm really serious about doing something healthy, then I need to be serious about what I put in my body. And if I'm going to be more active, it doesn't mean I need to pop a bunch of pills. So I'm really trying to be disciplined in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit. And I really want to really bloom in this area of my life. I feel like I've really been going round and round for so long, and for the first time I feel great. I feel awesome in my body. I feel strong. I feel strong-minded. And again, we all have our days. Don't count me out to be. I'm not trying to put myself way up here and everybody's way down here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just excited. I feel good about myself, so I want to share that with people. I want to be able to be with other people and going on their journey as well. And I hope that this may inspire you, to see the things that I'm using and to want to be involved. And I'd be more than happy to tell you the things that I'm taking, And again, I don't sell doTERRA. I am not a, one of the people that are involved with any of the business part of it. I'm just a client. I just happen to be somebody that stumbled on some doTERRA, and I'm wanting to share it with you. Also, one last thing, in the leadership meeting, I was very, very fortunate. They have the little raffles and whatnot, and my friend won 2 diffusers. And just like everybody else, I know what diffusers are. I've never personally used one. So I'm excited. I put this all together. I put the water in it. It's really, really cool. Um, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I put some marjoram in it. It comes with a little remote, which is super cool, right? I know, 15 feet away I can get this one on. This will go for 8 hours on and off if I turn it on and off. If I leave it on constantly, it's good for 4 hours. Now, I only put 2 drops of margarine in. Margarine is calming also because I do have pets, and I don't want it to be overwhelming for them. So, you can turn it on, right? And you can do how bright you want it. So there's 2 different modes in brightness. If you don't want the light on, you don't have to have the light on, and it still, diffuser works. And you can also do the mist. Do you want a little bit? I guess it changes the time maybe, I'm not positive. But, super cool, huh? And I was like, oh Lord, I really, really want this. I really, really want this. And I got it. So I was super happy. So I got a little diffuser. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited to see where my little journey takes me. I'm excited to see how awesome these work. And something happened here. There we go. Okay. That's working. I'm excited to see how far I go with doTERRA. I'm really, I really do see myself getting involved in the business part of it, you know, and not because I want money. Obviously, money is always great, you know, but I really want to touch other people's lives, and I want to be a part of their journey. Give me 90 days of your life, you know. That's what one of the ladies said. Give me 90 days of your life. I want to invest in you. I want to go through this journey with you. And now I'm asking you, give me just 37 minutes of your life right now. You know, just to be informed and be inspired. You know, I really hope that I do inspire you, because it is inspiring to come across something that you feel really good about, you know. And so I'm excited about that. I want you to stay on my journey with me. I want you to stay on this journey with me and go through this with me, to see, you know, and some things might not work for me. Some things might work for you. I don't know. But how do we know if we never try? You know, how do you know if you don't ever try? I'm super excited. I have a lot of things going on in my life, and I just want you guys to be a part of it. And this part of my life, doTERRA, I feel is going to really, really help me, especially with my activeness in kickboxing, especially with trying to get into that world and start competing. You have to be mind, body, soul, like, together, you know? And if this is going to help me get there without having to rely on anything else, and I'm ready, I know it's going to be painful. I'm going to have to work my, you know what, off. I'm going to have to work my ass off. Listen, I'm 41 years old, and if my trainer thinks I'm good enough to be kickboxing after a month or so to compete, you dang right I'm going to do it. Because you know why? I saw myself already doing it. And I want you guys to picture yourselves doing something you thought you never would. I never thought I would be doing that. But I got into it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I want to be on your journey. I want you guys to get motivated to do something you thought you never thought you would do. I'm 41 years old. I started college last year. I did a year of college years ago, half a year. And now I'm starting all over. I'm going for my bachelor's. I'm going to get my master's, and then I'm going to get my doctorate. Do something that motivates you. There is so much time in this world, and I have wasted so much time on things that I don't need to waste my time on. Another thing that they said at the leadership meeting was, choose who you want to spend your time on. Where do you want to spend most of your time on? Where are you doing it? Are you spending it on negativity? Thoughts that you think you can't do it? Things that keep popping in your mind? Just put them out of your mind. That chatters all day, all long, you know, like the Lord says, hold every thought captive, right? And to do that, we need to be disciplined. We need to discipline ourselves in that. We need to teach ourselves how to do that. We need to read. We need to be doing this with that, you know. And I'm sorry, I am a Christian and I believe in God, and I'm not gonna ever deny that. You know, He has helped me through a lot of things, and a lot of people probably aren't gonna like that I said that, but I don't care, because how long of my life have I been denying the things that I know are true? And why can't I give Him the credit that He deserves? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different things, and that's not just that one thing I believe in. I believe in a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure people are going to take it out of whatever. They're going to say whatever they want. And I don't care. I do believe in a lot of different things. There's a lot of different religions. And, you know, I'm not going to get into any of that because that's not what this channel is about. My channel right now is just about journaling my life and my journey with doTERRA. But sometimes I might get off the path and start talking about something else. So, you know, I I just wanted to state how I just really love the product, and I'm really excited to have everybody take them with me on this journey. And I want to promote, you know, excitement, and I want to promote positivity, and I want to help uplift others. Blech. Anyways, I think I've spent enough time on that. I just wanted to say how I'm so grateful for everybody. I don't even know if anybody's going to watch this. That's not really the point. The point is to document my journey and my life this year. And when I said that I was going to make it the best that I could ever make it, I really did mean that. I really do mean that. That I'm going to do everything I can in my power to make my body a temple, to make my mind just strong foundation. You know, that I'm not going to I'm tired of teeter-tottering, you know, and I'm going to do my best to do that. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please just message me on there. Again, I am going to start, I started the VitaPack vitamins I take every morning. So I'm doing that. And then with being so active in biking, I am doing the deep blue and the aroma touch along with the turmeric and the marjoram for like discomfort and pain. There's some other ones I do, but that's what I'm gonna come next Saturday. I'm going to the video will be about that. So I'll be, you know, doing my active kickboxing 3 days a week, working, going to school, biking, you know, walking, very active, a lot of different things. So I will relay how my body feels, you know, see how it goes. So I can tell you just from starting off today that there was instant relief in pain, and I'm really excited to see where this takes me. So I'm just excited to finally be in a mindset of really just taking care of my body and myself, along with my spirit, my mind, and everything. So thank you so much for watching. I will get back to you next week about how those oils have helped me to deal with the joint pain and muscle pain and all that stuff. So thank you. Be blessed. Love you guys. Bye.